See ya. So we're so bummed to be leaving this spot. Corey over here with Finding Our Someday said it really well. He said this is like the best and the worst part of RVing. The best part is the people you meet and the community you form quickly, just in several nights here. And the worst part is when you have to part ways. So not totally sure if we're parting ways with them yet, but who knows? Who knows who else we'll run into? We ran into the Airstreams again with Sean and his crew. When you got like this as a backdrop to form community, it makes it super easy. Bonfires and beach time, and we spent more time just sitting out watching the area around us, I think, than we ever have. We're usually like, all right, let's go explore, let's go explore. We're like, no, let's just sit, relax, and just take this in. And we got a little tiger on our hands. Hey, tiger. Where are you going?
Where are you going, fella?
Come here, little fella.
I'm gonna show you, Dad.
That one? Okay.
That's where the tiger lives without shoes on.
Yeah, you don't want to have your shoes on in your bed. Oh, I love your bed. Let's see your shirt. It says, home is not a place.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling, that's right. Yeah, I think caravanning can definitely be a good thing when coming to Alaska, but I don't think it's like as essential as just taking the time to get to know people. Get to know the locals, get to know RVers, meet people, because it just really enhances the experience. And you never know when you need some help or when you can help somebody else. We've made friends with some locals who've offered, you know, they've given us fish, which makes it sound like we're starving. We're not. Fish is just really awesome here. It's a big deal to them, and a lot of them catch so much fish. They're very welcome and open about sharing things with us. They've offered to take us out on a boat. They've told us what to do that's the best stuff in the area. So we love getting to know locals, but then just other RVers from the lower 48. That enhances the experience as well, because we're just all working together, doing this route, want to enjoy this experience, and it's great to share it.
If there's nothing that like strikes our fancy, we might just go on to the Russian River. So we've had a hard time making decisions today. We wanted to stop in, I'm probably gonna mess this up, Ninilchik?
I think you nailed it.
Did I?
That's pretty good.
It had some really cute little Russian villages and views on a bluff, and we went to campgrounds that were by the water, but it's so windy, and honestly I'm just having a lot of nausea today and I'm having a hard time making decisions. We're really indecisive. I think we decided just to keep going. I'd like to get to the Russian River, so I think we're gonna try to make it there today. And there is an awesome bakery along the way in Soldatna. I'm probably messing these names up.
I think you got that one too.
Is that right? So, the Moose is Loose Bakery. I'm gonna tell on ourselves and say we've already stopped there once, and the apple fritters are amazing. So we're gonna hit it again.
So this area is really big on fishing, so if you want to see people fishing, that kind of thing, if you want views of the bay, there's a view of 4 volcanoes, one of the campgrounds we just went to, but the problem is we can't see any of those volcanoes. The wind's going like 30 miles an hour and it's spitting rain. So for us, like with only one night here, it's just not really worth it to park there and just sit inside of our RV because it's too windy to do anything outside. I don't know if this is a sign for things to come or what. Just having a hard time making decisions. Counting the campground we started at today, we went to 4 different campgrounds, and now we're back at the Fred Meyers in Soldatna. We also went to another dump station, dumped, took showers. They got to take showers. I didn't have a chance. I took my shower now. And Marissa bought half the store. She bought microwave meals. We haven't had microwave meals in like years.
I just was craving some carbs. Every carb looked good.
We were good to go on ice cream.
Don't judge me. I didn't get ice cream.
Oh, you didn't get ice cream?
I didn't get ice cream or pickles.
We got cereal and apparently
Crackers.
cereal, crackers, and frozen meals. Is that what you're craving, I guess? How many stops do you think we made today?
Today's been
We made like
crazy.
7 stops. We don't know where we're going for sure yet. We think Russian River Campground. We'll figure it out.
Okay, I have 5 days to show Mackenzie, Alaska. I have a little bit of pressure to show her some cool stuff, but I guess
She's got Paw Patrol. What else does she need? Her first 24 hours are probably more seen in 24 hours. I know way more than we saw in 24 hours since we've been here. And she bought these. By the way, if you've never had these are awesome pancakes, high in protein.
so good.
I mean, there is no truly healthy pancake, but if you were gonna like pretend one was healthy, this is as close as it gets, so. But the thing is, she bought this, and we already had a few of those, so I think we're pretty well stocked on that.
But they had a chocolate version, so.
Yeah, true. We didn't have the chocolate one yet, so we're good to go. So good morning. Hopefully a little more organized day today. I don't know, not that any of our days are super organized. We ended up just giving up. It's like, forget it, we're just gonna stay in the Fred Meyer's parking lot. Well, a couple of reasons. One was after whatever 4+ campgrounds, we just weren't having any luck. The weather was not great, so we'd pull into some, be like, man, it's too windy, it's too rainy. What's the point of paying for a campground if we're just gonna sit in our RV all night? And then secondly, we're like, well, we need to get some shopping done. So we have had people ask us, are your videos staged? Are they planned? Obviously not, or we're very good at staging that we don't stage. You know, some days, you know, of course we know if we have a tour or something set up, we know what we're doing that day. But a lot of days we just know, hey, we'll be in that area and this is kind of going on. I do try to ask Marissa the night before, like what we're doing. So if there is a theme or something I can plan around, and that's why I love daily vlogging. Today isn't really a daily vlog, it's a 2-day, but most of ours we try to keep them 1 day. I feel like I can keep sort of a theme or a flow for the video. So there is a theme some days, but some days the theme is that there is no theme. The Fred Meyer's is, I want to say, almost as many of the Fred Meyer's that you can park in as there are Walmarts in Alaska. So not real familiar with the Fred Meyer's in the lower 48. We didn't do those as often, but if you're coming to Alaska, this one's great. Soldotna, they got dump station, water, you can shop. You can park for free.
I'm putting the bat down the slide.
Is that the noise he makes when he falls down the slide? It's actually pretty good. Fritters, fritters. No, that wasn't really loud enough. We're not gonna get any fritters.
Fritters, fritters. I'm very loud.
All right, we'll get fritters. What we got here? You like the chocolate covered donuts, don't you? I think that one's mine.
Did you see this?
What'd you get?
This is the one Tori wanted.
Oh, what is that?
They're Moose's Loose glazed donut.
Oh my goodness.
And it only counts as eating one donut.
Yeah,
that's right.
Super easy.
One.
Take a baker's dozen of those. So this is what
Massive.
we love.
Here, Mom.
It's their apple fritter. These are like, I don't know, how do you describe these?
Glorious.
These are the best apple fritters. We love saying the best we've ever had. These are the best we've ever had.
Definitely.
On these. Oh yeah, let's heat it up. So logistics wise, you can park here with a rig. There's like a little area over here. There's a paved parking lot over, this doesn't make any sense because I'm inside the RV, but anyways, there's places to park. And it is crowded inside, but they have a lovely little old lady who is telling you what to do.
Want to be called old.
There's a lovely lady telling you what to do. It's sort of like at Thanksgiving or something, you know, if you're at grandma's and she's just, but they move it, they keep
It's
the line.
a well-oiled machine.
Yeah,
It
so
truly
don't be freaked out if the line's long, just go for it.
And don't get in the way.
Yeah, don't get in the way. Look at all the jelly. I'd like some donut with my jelly, please.
Yeah.
So we ran into Trent and Heather with a Faith Takes Flight. I'm gonna do something with finding our someday we've never done. They sell like double sites, which are supposed to be really wide and big. And everything's relative, so we'll see how big this is, if we can both fit in here or not. We're gonna let them go first since they've got the slide.
They're up there trying to figure out how they're gonna do this double sight thing. Whose idea was that anyway, Nathan?
This is gonna be tight. So I mean, they saw our rigs, they knew what we had, and so we'd have no issue getting in. So he's got a back in, and we're wanting to both stay hooked up too. So we're hoping he can get in on his side. They've got one slide as well on their side. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Whose idea was this? It's a double, so I thought we'd save ourselves some money. Sound like me. You helping?
Yes, this hand signal. So this one.
Park here.
Good job.
Park here.
Good directing.
What's that one mean?
It
It
means,
means great job.
come here, Dad. Dad, park here.
Could have got 3 in here, I think.
Yeah.
One more?
That was better than I anticipated.
Plenty of room. Look at all that room.
Dude,
We
this
got
is
it.
the coolest picnic table I've ever.
No, this is cool though. Yeah, look at all this room we got out here.
If her husband doesn't knock it off with the net. Oh, look at that. That was like a pro.
Her little cute footprint.
A little better day today as far as, I guess actually having a plan and sticking to it. We have one campground we want to go to, and we did that, which is a guy, that's a win.
As opposed to yesterday, we pulled into tons of campgrounds.
Yeah, it was all the campground.
I just had an indecisive day. It was just really hard.
I think Homer is a bit out of the way. It's more out of the way than Seward, but I think it is worth going to as well as Seward. Because you might be thinking, well, Seward's closer and you get that whole next to the ocean type feel. And I think Seward's awesome. I don't know which one I'd like better, but
I don't know, they offer different unique things. I would say definitely check out both. And there's tons along the peninsula as well. I mean, there's just so much to do and explore.
And so I think in our minds when we planned our route, we thought we'll spend a third in around Fairbanks, maybe a third around Denali, then a third around Anchorage. Do not do that. I think at least 2/3 should be, or around 2/3 probably, like this peninsula. We still got, if you count Valdez and all that into it as well. I know it's not technically the same area, but Anchorage and then sort of around Anchorage, you know, that should be at least, you know, half if not more of what you plan out. What we were going to wrap up tonight, spend some time with finding our someday. I don't think we're kind of getting to the point too where different people are heading off in different directions. You get this peninsula and you'll run into a lot of people because you're almost always having to cross paths, but we're getting to where people are starting to head maybe back to the lower 48 before us and some of that stuff. So it's been fun. We're gonna hang out tonight. Don't know what the plan is yet, but we'll figure something out. Right? We're gonna spend some time with friends and we will catch you guys later.